kids on a wild ride is no longer working for EBR schools, and tonight the WAFBI team has a better idea why. A bus driver is out of a job tonight, 1 week after being accused of driving recklessly, speeding, and smoking marijuana during a route to Shenandoah Elementary School. While the school system put out this statement saying their investigation determined there was no evidence to support the claims, officials did say the driver was no longer employed. Those same officials later changed course in this statement, saying that because of new information, they were passing the matter on to law enforcement.
It is damaging to public trust. I think that going forward, it'll be handled differently. I think everyone has been put on alert that it needs to be.
Crystal Ellis's daughter was on the bus at the time, and while the school system was quick to investigate, Ellis tells me she's frustrated with how the case developed.
It was pretty insulting to discredit our concerns. We also, of course, question how we can say there's no proof or validity to the allegations, yet the person is no longer employed by the school system.
It's not clear tonight if the bus driver was actually smoking. The school system says they didn't find any evidence to support that, but when we asked them specifically if they drug tested the driver, they chose not to answer. We now know that's because they didn't. A source close to the investigation tells the WAFBI team the school system tried to drug test the driver, but the driver refused. That's when she was fired. Ellis says that's a problem.
I understand why they can't release all information, but it's absolutely frustrating as a parent because all you want to know is that there was follow through with your concerns.
We've also learned the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office is investigating the case, but we've confirmed the school system did not hand the case over to law enforcement until around 3 p.m. yesterday, after we started asking questions about the case and a week after the issue was brought to their attention.
Are you concerned about what they're going to be able to find?
I do think that that's a fair assessment. I'm concerned that they won't be able to find all of the evidence that had been available to them earlier on in this investigation.
Tonight, this mother says her biggest fear is that the driver may be allowed to do the same thing somewhere else.
If this driver gets hired elsewhere and next week duplicates the same behavior, and let's say the result of that is harm to any of the students, we understand how we got there. At least I do.
Now, the school system did say they would update us as that investigation continues. We'll let you know the moment they do.